Okay, you're live.
You hear the sound?
Hear the sound. It's an
Oh boy.
immediate improvement over last time. Right off the bat.
Sure. I'm really confused by this save UI. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Are you sure you want to resume here?
I'm not sure. Okay, I think we just started an escape room. Okay, first we gotta do some digital roots. 2, okay. Okay, that's 6. And what's 89 times 43? You know?
No.
3,827.
Incredible.
Okay, good.
I love having a calc available just so that, you know, if we needed to help computing digital root. Because that's a dedicated digital root function. Did they have voice acting? Oh yeah, they did have voice acting and it was really bad.
We debated turning on the Japanese. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. I'm glad they're telling us how many plates there are, because that is not how I think. 15 in that third stack? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it might be right. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why?
Look at that. That's a check. That look at that localization. Top kick. Oh no, please don't explain hexadecimal.
I think it sounds pretty strange.
Oh, no, sorry, I clicked on it. Okay, good, it didn't actually. Did I click on everything here? Okay, countertop. Oh my god. What do you think the password is? I think it's 8. What? Oh, let me put in my own thing. I can't put in my own thing? Okay. whetstone now. Okay. Okay. Give me the rolling pin. Oh.
Coal. People
Okay.
do that?
Yeah, remember they shovel on coal in like a rhythmic sense?
Oh yeah, I remember that
They
game.
shovel coal onto the train.
How's that? That classic pivotal GameCube game from all back, right?
Yeah.
I remember it was like it's a rhythm game, right? Like
Yeah.
like Rez.
What am I? Okay, here's this stuff here. Oh, how do you know it's not a code? Okay.
It's not a code though. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Can we literally have 4 lines in a row?
That's happened for me.
It's like, can we have 4 lines of text with her that don't...
What's under it? Oh, it's not paper. Okay.
We did not need this much dialogue to say the bolt was busted shut.
All this cheese.
Why are they all labeled the word cheese?
Bottle of oil? Okay. I want to get more of the
What
cheese.
is this?
It's Gouda cheese.
Then why is it labeled Gouda cheese? It is labeled...
It's not a bada cheese, it's a Gouda cheese.
Yes. Okay, that was 4 lines of dialogue. It's true. They can get away with that sexualizing the characters.
Gotta check every cheese.
I should increase the relative volume of the game. I realize that... I want to be really sure.
Cheese game, okay. Okay, just nothing there? Okay. Alright, let's lube up this bolt.
Yep.
Come on, you little son of a bitch! Yeah, I got you, you little bastard! Oh my god.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Oh, we're gonna get locked in. Why is your voice acting now? All of a sudden. Why does the walk-in freezer get the voice acting?
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
You're leaving us and June alone in the freezer. Oh my god.
I don't think it's gonna get hot and steamy.
It's cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah!
Who could have seen this coming?
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke. Hey! Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
What do you want? What do you want?
Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, Fine.
It's not like, fine.
If you say so. Hold on.
If you say so.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
What a shitty character.
We got more
I
people
don't
in
really
here
care.
Oh.
God damn it. Anyway, let's find a way out.
Let's find a
though.
way out.
She's right though. 3 heads are better than 1. You can all figure this out.
Yeah.
Permanent residence.
2 heads are better than none.
Why 2 heads?
I hate that she quoted me.
There's something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right.
Hunk of pork? Dry ice?
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide.
This is
right?
not the time for this.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again. Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Stick it up your butt and then heat it up.
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Are you all alive?
And it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
I'm kind of a carbon dioxide fetish.
Despite my looks, I'm the clean... the queen of random knowledge.
What?
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Argle mouth. Mumble mumble.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yuff, that's right.
What?
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
Can you stop doing your jokey flirting while I'm dying?
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
What?
What? I don't understand.
What? Neither of these have anything to do with anything. What? Neither of these are both non sequiturs. What was just said.
I think they're trying to say that what Junpei's doing, right? I think you should choose the second one, probably. I don't know.
What? I don't get it.
The first one's okay. I think it is really bad translation. The first one's just trying to say like, oh, Junpei wants to leave the freezer right now. The second one's like, Junpei wants to stay and investigate.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a
Yeah,
liquid.
that was just like
Carbon dioxide turning into a like.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air...
sure, just gonna sublimate.
Turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it...
Okay.
See, that is
I
weird.
did chemistry in high school.
Water's a liquid, so why isn't that the...
There's a... that...
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point...
Ice with a melting... You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's...
Wow, they're
96
connecting it to
degrees.
the Egyptian curse story already.
What's the
That was
Egyptian
really
curse
like
story?
half an hour ago in terms of gameplay. Oh, that's right. You were walking away. You were away during that. Because Lotus told us about this big old Egyptian curse story. Because that's what sank the Titanic was. They had a mummy on board that was cursed.
Okay, what does that have to do with ice melting at 96
Well,
degrees?
because the mummy was like, her like blood was her. I don't know. Like humans are water, but this mummy was frozen, but it remained frozen throughout the entire desert. It was made of never melt ice or something like that. I don't know.
But then why did
And
it melt in the
that's
boat?
evidence of the curse.
Wait, why did it melt in the
Because
boat though?
It didn't.
When did it melt? I don't get it. Did it ever
It
melt?
didn't melt.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not part of the story. It's just that you know the mummy's cursed because it's got frozen blood that doesn't melt.
Oh, sorry. My reading comprehension's not great. I should have got that from the never melt ice part.
Yeah.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Oh my god.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a. But recently, scientists have
I'm
discovered.
mildly curious which kind of pseudoscience this is.
So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll
What a
solidify.
dumb comment by Junpei. So is this thing called ice 99 or water? Like, is this ice or is it water? Like, it's both. it's a form of water.
You could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But
She does have a
depending on
carbon
the
fetish.
structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
Ooh, that sound was perfectly timed with that line.
Okay, do I hear some interesting trivia about this?
Normal water and this Ice 9 are like that.
Sure.
Okay, so there's Ice Actual 9, which is an actual thing that is solid water that's stable at temperatures below 140 Kelvin and pressures between blah. I have no idea if this is actually related to the Ice 9 that she's referring to, which was introduced in Cat's Cradle.
Oh, okay, so we're looping the active on again already.
Right, yeah. So that's yeah. That's what I thought you were referencing earlier. But Intercept is also some random shooter game that also called Ice 9. There's this really rock band called Ice 9. There's also another instrumental album by some Japanese musician called Ice 9 that actually kind of looks kind of cool. It's experimental rock.
For 150
Yeah.
after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized.
Music is so dramatic, but whatever they did, it didn't crystallize. It's like it's a horror story.
Do you know who Steve
Never
Weist is?
crystallized. Sorry.
Kind of random, but do you know who Steve Weist is? Weist.
No.
Apparently he's a trombonist, composer, arranger, big band director, and music educator. So I don't know if that's your vibe, but he also had
Ice 9.
yeah, his composition. Sorry.
Okay. Where did it all come from? Cat's Cradle or something like that?
Let's see.
Why are people independently choosing the name they're saying?
Interesting. So he actually had this sci-fi period where he's a sci-fi enthusiast, and so he published sci-fi novel The Dover Stone, a concerto for a folded space. He explains it's built on interconnected vignettes or movements that comprise an epic tale of life from outer worlds and outer place cosmos. Blah 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 blah. The Steve Weist Eclectic Electric Band will record the compositions as one album titled Concerto for Folded Space. His compositional style ranges from straight ahead to jazz fusion and sometimes pop rock. In this project, he's experimenting with serialism, not in a strict sense, but many elements are generated from Rose. This seems like your vibe, Zach.
Yeah, I mean that sounds.
I'm gonna send you this dude's Wikipedia page.
Oh, it's a Wikipedia. It's not like his website or something like that.
I mean, you look up his website, but he's a trombonist.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I'll look at that.
Okay, sorry. I just want to say I'm glad we got something valuable
that
from this Ice
close
9
to
discussion.
Should close the game now. All right.
However, one day in 1920,
Back to glycerin.
Sure.
The horror story of glycerin.
some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
No. But who was phone?
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original with a seed crystal further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened.
Ooh.
Only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize. Even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin
Is
was
this
cooled,
true?
it was
Do you believe it's true?
No.
Yeah, well, it's almost certainly false.
But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
They're communicating that Rorschach ink blot was a dog also.
And now it's happening everywhere.
What? None of these are complete thoughts in reply. What?
It's how Junpei's feeling.
Are we impressed or annoyed at the glycerin story? Or are we annoyed and impressed at June's ability to tell the story? Are we... I don't know, like, is this impressed at glycerin or impressed at June's random knowledge? I feel like both could be true. But anyway, we're gonna say we're impressed.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But what does that have to do?
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
He's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean?
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water ever started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry.
Okay, what does it have anything to do with the current situation?
Alright, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Aren't you, like, currently freezing to death?
This is even more ridiculous. Like, I was making fun of, like, you know, they only have 8 hours, probably 7 hours now at this point, and they're discussing, like, you know, ink blot test telepathy or whatever like that.
Now they're, like,
Now
literally
they're-
freezing
now
to
they're
death.
Literally, like, having this, like, yeah, freezing to death cutscene. I don't know.
I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around. Seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up.
Then,
in
then let us go back to the game.
Also, did Santa grow up in Iceland? I don't remember that.
He grew up in Japan, Iceland.
I want to imagine the original translation. This is Iceland instead of the North Pole.
Interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
A water bottle. Yes, it is. Sturdy rope. This ain't your grandma's flimsy rope.
Yep.
So if the water's warm, we can defrost the meat, right? What? Defrost the meat, my friend.
Is that how defrosting works?
Geez, something warm. Oh. Now I need to get frozen chicken too. Oh my god.
That should make it hard.
What the fuck? Will they say that again?
It's really hard.
that. No one does that. Like, no girl. Like, can you say it's really hard again? About this piece of chicken.
I mean, I've made this comment before, right? I mean, yes, I agree. It's like the weirdest form of flirting you could possibly do. I do think, though, the worst one was Danganronpa 2, where Akane was like, "Oh, do you want to rest your head in my boob pillows?" Oh. Like, nobody has ever used that phrase in their lives.
Guess I need to combine something, like combine the frozen chicken with the rope. Combine the rope with something. And combine the water with this. Do I need to fill up the water bottle here? I should be doing something here. Fuck. You're literally like, there's warm water. Look, we literally have everything else, right? What? You want to put it in a sealed container? What are you supposed to do here? Find the dry ice with the water bottle. What? Oh, you're just crushing the dry ice? Okay. Okay, now it's in the water bottle. Now we have a water bottle with dry ice. And now we can fill it with water. Put the water in the bottle! What the fuck? Do you need to put rope around it? Why do you need a rope on it?
Because it looks like a pipe bomb now. I don't know.
Oh my god. Literally, why do you need a rope on it? What now? You just sharpen it?
Put water into the bottle with dry ice.
I was clicking on the thing that said had water coming.
And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Where did that come from?
Ah, some dry ice, huh?
How can you hold it?
Alright, guys, stand back.
You can hold dry ice,
we
like,
should
really
probably
briefly.
hide somewhere.
Like a second.
Exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big
I
enough.
guess admittedly the temperature in here is supposedly negative 109 degrees, and their like
Come on.
eyes aren't like freezing off or something.
Now,
Alright,
they're gonna get in
here I
this
go.
hatch, and the hatch is gonna shut. They're gonna escape from the hatch now.
Oh no, Junpei, now we're in a vat of acid. Quick, we gotta talk about another conspiracy theory in the meantime.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright.
Watch, we're gonna like kill what's her name, Iris or whatever.
Oh yeah,
you're
she's just
ready.
like standing at the door, like.
I've been trying to help get the door off.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
The blast must have shattered it. Yes! All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen?
Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
You were in my thoughts.
Yeah, you were my thoughts and prayers.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
Oh, don't give me that crap. Don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
Bunch of colds.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. What? What? This is a weird conversation.
Well, she didn't.
I mean, I think it's reasonable that he.
Crazy, or negligent at least. Not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry.
Like,
sorry
they
I
portray this
doubted
character as like a ditzy fortune teller of sorts. Like, what are you expecting her to do?
You could still wanna. I don't know.
Yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two.
And by that I mean you and June.
Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Okay. There's dire straits among the ranks. Well, I guess we need the oven to defrost the. Can't you just wait longer? Oh my god.
Time is of
gotta find a
essence.
knife.
Suck.
Yeah. Well, what? What? They literally just had her like going on about all the different types of like plates. Like, this is the soup plate, this is the meat plate, this is the seafood plate, like, and now they're putting her as like, I can only cook ramen. Like, be consistent. Oh my god. Well, where are knives? Do I have to check every trash can? Yeah, I should them. I feel it. Where am I? Like, what?
I like this UI though.
Where do I find it? Maybe, perhaps. What do I have again? Yeah, I just have the whetstone. Oh, there's a box here. Okay, well, here it is.
A rusty. I don't think we'll be able to use
It's futile.
futile.
You know.
Oh, any.
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Okay. It's time for a long conversation.
This game literally can't parody itself harder. Like,
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Oh my god. The ship that's sinking and how this is a futile fucking conversation.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
no.
I actually have, and I know all about it. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Fuck no.
Bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one.
So I think this actually is true.
It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank, but
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax.
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank.
What?
Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898. 14 years
Were you
before the
there when it was
accident.
published?
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic.
I like this. I like the idea that we could say, "Oh, we know about this, right?" And then we get the version of the story that includes the.
Yeah, like the other story is just like her telling us that. Wow, they predict the Titanic? Whoa, man.
So that it matched the Titanic. Really? There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
What? You don't have to be an asshole about it,
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886.
Oh my god.
1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll
I
give
mean,
you that it seems a little weird, but
in the grand scheme of the ocean, the list of things a ship can collide with is really small. I think other ship and iceberg are near the top of that list.
Yeah, it's like a list of things your ship can hit in the middle of the open ocean: a rock or a piece of ice.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day,
Yeah.
or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What, my dear?
Maybe he wrote the
is
cheese
automatic
on all the
writing?
fucking like cheese wheels in the back. I don't
Is this like skywriting?
automatic writing. Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes,
Are you getting spooked, Zach?
A load of bull.
but Jumpy, you
Why,
said you believe
why
in
did the one
curses.
choice we made earlier just lead to the asshole? It's like that. It literally is that Pro-TV video of like more aggressive like options.
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
we went from like, yeah, I've heard of that too. It's
Asshole.
a whole bunch of bull.
Yeah, I heard of that. Fuck you, you pseudo-scientific hack.
Let's say these guys still couldn't have when this Stead wrote his. So if
That's not it.
what's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
Well, stop being an asshole.
Okay, but also, like, what is she talking about?
Well, yes, but you don't say that to me.
I know, but it's to be kind of honest though. Like,
He just wrote down what he saw. with
he's been kissing up to her for like the last few hours with this romantic bullshit. So like, I'm kind of glad that he's changing tracks a little bit. Oh yeah, he's being a jerk.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
She is. Guess I'm not being the mean option again.
It's okay. You went from being
Asshole
mean to
Junpei.
being patronizing.
Oh my god. That was a dramatic makeover in that knife. I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. What is C plus 10 plus F in base 10?
The C is
C is 12. 12 plus 16 plus 15 is 43. But do you want it back in hexadecimal? In that case, it's 2B.
yep. Oh, they probably went decimal actually. It was like what, 43 or something?
Whose passcode is 43? Open it up. We got a Saturn key card. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Saturn's so dreamy. You found it. Da-da-da-da.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
that means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
next move.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
Man, she must be lazy. She was just sitting around when we were freezing and next move? Man, you want to keep doing stuff?
I want to leave the ship? I'm just gonna chill out on the first floor.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
I don't think we will. I think they died in their escape room.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed, but it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
I guess I gotta go for Route D.
Yeah, Route D. Can you say that again, Junpei? Route D.
D it is.
It is.
Route D.
Then we're set.
Route D.
Everything looks okay
Tell me,
here.
Junpei, how hard Route D is.
Hey, Junpei, can you take the Route D for me?
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
Nice.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
God,
This
Junpei is an
Mercury
asshole.
symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes herpes. Whatever.
Okay, this game can stop with the terrible, dirty jokes like every 5 seconds. It's not even a joke here.
Herpes, whatever.
If we can't get this thing to work,
And then
these
Junpei
elevators aren't
says,
going
man, I
anywhere."
wish I could get herpes from June.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun
How long
already
does it take to
set.
search a door?
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. What?
What the hell is this?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt, they're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
How long do you think Zero spent, like, painting these doors to be perfectly distressed? Like, he sprayed the 8 in, like, spray paint and then had to, like, add the details on, make it look, like, scary.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the Nonary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken.
Yeah, shitty technology for a shitty ARG.
Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Snake!
Glad you remembered his name.
Ace! Clover! 7!
After meeting these people for like 5 minutes, after knowing their names.
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight.
We don't even get to hear it.
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
No one would like tell this story. This like you said, and there you have it, my half of the story. And now they're going back and confirming everything. No, you confirm things as you're listening to the story.
Yeah.
Why did they frame it this way? There's no reason to do it like this. Just tell us the story.
That is really weird.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
Oh my god.
You're right.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
Goddamn planets. Goddamn planets.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Oh my god.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic.
I love it.
Chances are it's the Gigantic. Wait, sorry, what is the Gigantic? Oh, yeah, the Gigantic.
This is like the most troll answer.
Ships. They looked exactly the same.
What was that sound effect after the Titanic? Get 2 sister ships. Bong!
Dramatic.
Be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Maybe, June, did we go to the school with someone who was a descendant of Lord Gourdain?
But the
I know it.
Oh yeah, Teddy Gourdain III.
Yep. That guy, he was kind of a creeper in the back. He always wore a fucking
Yeah.
gas mask to school every day.
Dang, this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
All I can think of is Gordy from Ace Attorney. The like Loch Ness Monster parody.
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship.
Convincing to me.
So, I just figured.
Oh, goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
Seems like a pretty good fucking reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory is
It's too late to use the amnesia plot.
Nothing is too late for this game.
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
I forgot.
I
Hilarious.
told the rest of them when we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
13? What?
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around.
I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that.
I don't think they're gonna have the discipline to not screw around.
Oh, fuck.
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? On earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wrong line.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
What were they doing the whole time? Whatever.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Oh my god.
Maybe?
Why are his
All right,
lines just
so
not
everyone
right
knows which area
on
they're
the
searching?
dialogue?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again.
Like, I'm fine with that, but it's just weird that it's only for his character.
Yeah.
With all the beds.
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Thank God, the game spared us. Not every room is dark before you walk in.
Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Is there a traitor among us?
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here.
What does vacant mean?
Back, but
What?
What does vacant mean?
Like in general?
No, I know what the word vacant means. Like in this context. Like, why is vacant the state when someone enters it, or?
Like, no one's in the door, yeah.
Isn't they having it activated the red, right?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, isn't that the state we expected to be in?
Yeah, no, the surprising part is that it's back on. Someone found the part and put it in, but didn't tell us.
Sure. Oh, never mind.
So presumably someone is like a traitor among us. The game has already tried to hint that it's Lotus, but by how she closed the door on us, but I don't believe it.
The missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there.
Okay.
What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
You all promised to search 6 rooms, and you're mad that the blind guy is the slowest one? He's pretty damn late.
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible! I'm gonna go look for him!
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Don't worry, we've already wasted our time discussing Egyptian curses, the Titanic, inkblot telepathy, futility, what else? Oh yeah, Mr. Gordain and the gigantic.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
God, I love Lotus's character. I'll go over here. I'll look here. I'll look here. See y'all later.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Didn't people claim areas? Sure. I don't know.
Sure. A strong reference.
Let's go.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Is this our free time event?
Yeah.
Do we have to give her like birdseed or something like that? And she'll like talk to us?
Not sure she would interpret that quite well.
Yeah. Alright, I'll listen.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus... Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Yeah, Lotus is not the smart one here. Like, we've already established that June is, like, doesn't want to leave anyone behind.
Yeah.
Like, she's already said that. Like, why are we the one you're gonna go up to and be like, hey, let's leave everyone behind?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them.
Oh my god.
Really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital root for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail.
Can't multiple groups of people go through the door? This is not true, right? Like, multiple people can go through a door. Like, multiple groups that add up. Right? I don't know.
I thought you can only go multiple groups go, like each group goes through independent.
Yeah, but like, a group can go through and then a group can go through, right? Like, that already happened at the first door because a group went through. Well, only the 9th guy actually went through, but a group like scanned and like opened the door, and then another group went through later.
Right.
Like, there's not like a one-time open.
Yeah, that's just kind of confusing.
But like, can you get 2 groups to add to both be 9 out of the remaining ones? I don't think so. Well, I don't. Can you? Right, so they added to 36. Yeah, wait, you have 2 people to groups at 18. Yeah, that's totally doable.
Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't
Well, we
turn out
didn't
to be a
search
very
anything.
pleasant conversation.
We didn't search anywhere.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the first-class cabin. It's really close.
Alright, we'll give her bird seed.
Are you all right? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Like, I don't know why there's an option to not talk to them. Like a time limit or something.
Alone.
Like, you only talk to 2 people.
Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay?
Okay, then.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me?
Yeah. No, you should leave, Junpei.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
What an asshole. He just hangs around while she's like,
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next?
can go back to the casino?
We can harass her more, right?
Hey, why don't we go back to C-Deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me there!
Let's go.
Talk to everyone.
Hello there. Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are
Why is she
really
blushing now?
siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
No.
They don't look alike at all.
Racist.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Deep facts from Ace.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later.
What?
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. All right, where should we go next?
I will be right back.
Okay.
Feel free to keep playing.
Santa? What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Why are these the only options? And aren't these two the same? Are the only options Snake, Lotus, and the two things that one is a subset of the other? I'll say this.
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. And why the hell would he put him back in?
Like,
after he'd
group
taken
you
them out
guys
himself?
back up? Like, you arrived at asymmetric times. One group got there, and then the other group got there apparently sometime later. He wants to make sure you're all grouped up. This makes perfect
it
sense.
just doesn't make sense.
You're wrong.
Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, you're an idiot.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
Why not the cursed Egyptian queen? Why couldn't she do it?
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if If they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
What?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Wow. That sounds like foreshadowing, but it's a very obvious foreshadowing. I don't know. Can we go
Let's
back
take
to
a
these
look
places?
around the casino.
Okay.
There's no. Let's try somewhere else. Let's go back downstairs. Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere.
But where?
Can we just go back between these places?
Let's go take a look around the casino.
Okay, let's.
Let's try somewhere else. Let's go back downstairs and. Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere.
But where?
Let's go take a look.
Fuck,
Okay.
I'm clicking too much.
There's no one. Let's try somewhere else. Let's go take a look. No one's here. Maybe we'll have more. But where? Let's head.
All right.
I don't think anyone.
We'll finish searching.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched.
Well,
And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
why?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind.
What?
If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind.
What? Why?
But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave one person out, then only one person will be left behind.
Wait a minute. 2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people. But if we split into 4 and 3,
What is this
then what if
dialogue?
3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
What do they add up to? They add up to 34. Is it possible to do 34? What do you think about this? Can't you just do 2 17s? You both go through door 8? Is there a group that adds up to 17? So you take 8, 7, 2. Wait. 8, 7, 2. That adds up. And you have. Oh, wait, sorry, you can't do 2. So 8, 6, 3. And then you have Well, let's make it 4. So you have 1, 3, 6, 7. That adds up to 17. They can go through door 8. And then you're left with 4, 5, and 8. That adds up to 17. They can go through door 8. You're wrong.
What's the digital root for that?
3 plus 7 plus 8.
Exactly. That means 3. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but
No, it's not.
the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see.
This game better not come back through and say only you can go through each door once. Because that is, like, not clear.
Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal.
I mean, is there a way to do it to go through 2 different doors? You can't do 7 and 8 because of parity, so it have to be 3 and 7. But either way, you go to 3, you're left with 4 is the other one. Yeah, okay, so you can't do 2 different doors, but you can totally go through the door 8 twice.
We only have to sacrifice one person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel!
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant! We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
This is ridiculous.
I told you.
I would
that's
really like these
impossible.
clarification on them.
Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two.
Like, I don't know, they went through that door twice earlier. Why can't you both go through 8?
Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly.
I swear if this
That's
game
how
never
democracy
addresses this,
works.
it will piss me off to no end.
And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2.
Oh my god.
7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Huh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Oh my god. You're so manipulative.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that! That won't solve anything!
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me.
I think, you know, the He Who Smelt the Dealt did. If Lotus came up with a yeah, then Lotus sacrificed herself.
I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
Also, Ace is like a really valuable person. It's like one you can just like tag on, I don't know.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you.
I guess
Once
no.
you've
Each win
escaped,
should be
come
equally
back and rescue me.
Except
Ideally,
nine.
within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind?
Why there was no one discussing leaving Lotus behind? This is what I want to know.
You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that
You're
we
not
can
making your
all
case,
get out
June.
of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic.
Oh my
I'll
god.
be fine.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms, I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on
Oh.
myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace,
Oh my god.
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
no, don't, Ace, don't
Why,
fall
why
asleep.
do you need to be quiet when you're falling asleep today, Anna?
Ah, you feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice
Oh, that's pretty creepy.
dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's
Oh
true.
my god. Did you even think ahead and see if this was possible?
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide.
Oh my god.
You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
So we have 3, 4. You don't have that much choice here. Why are you giving her the choice? You see, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 33. 2 groups. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 17 and 16.
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8.
You can do like 3 and 7 or 4 and 6 to go with her.
You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
Wait, sorry, no, the 3 and 6 or 4 and
I'll
5.
take 7. I can't get
You,
along
you,
with that old lady.
you add these up before you just let people choose.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
You can pick door 3. Wait. Do we have to pick the right one? Wait, okay. So 7. What? 7 chose 7, 8 chose 8. Okay, so we do have a choice because we're just gonna end up with Santa either way. Wait, no, Santa's 3. We're gonna end up with whoever 4 is. Who's 4? I don't remember who 4 is. Quad. Oh, Clover. Oh fuck, we're stuck with Clover. I don't know if we should make a decision. I don't know what to do. I guess. I guess we can just pick a totally new set of people and go with 7.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind,
Well, you could have kept us together, right? It could be, Oh no, wait, you can't keep us together because 5 and 6. You either need a 5 or a 6. Ha, that's hilarious.
there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while.
Oh my god.
This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it.
Who do we need to go through with us
I'm back.
if we want us in June?
I'm back.
Welcome. Let's see what happened.
Were you saying something?
I've been talking to myself. Let's see, when did you leave? Let's see. Let's see. The last place we had to search was we found Santa, and he was like, I don't remember what he said. Oh, he said, who do you think fixed the machines? And then we had to answer, and the choices were a Snake, Lotus, who's missing, Lotus, who's just been sus, or Zero, or someone else. And I don't think it mattered what we said, but he was like, one of us had to do it. We have to be a traitor among us.
Among us.
Us, yeah. And then...
Okay, and the reason why it can't be Santa, June, or I are because we all have an alibi.
I don't know. But... And then... We couldn't find Snake. He's gone. He's MIA. And then Lotus said, well, we have to sacrifice one person then and go through 3 and 3. And I think this assumes that you have to go through 2 different doors. Because you can get all 7 people through if you go through door 8 twice. But I guess it just must be against the rules because this did not come up at all. But
right.
Yeah, if you assume that you have to go through 2 different doors, then yeah. And she said, we could do like 5 of us through, leave 2 behind, 4 of us through, leave 3 behind. But we could do 3, 3, and 1, and leave 1 person behind.
I see.
And then June was like, no, we're not leaving anyone behind. And then she also manipulated Clover into saying that because she was like, oh, I'm sure Snake is just on the other side of the door. That's where we looked everywhere else, right? And then now Clover wants to go through the doors and leave someone behind just to see her brother. And then, so they voted and they're like, all right, we got to sacrifice. Like, but who? And I'm mad that Lotus didn't come up immediately because it's like, he used Melted Delta. Like, she came up with the idea. She can.
Right.
And then immediately, like, Ace, like the old gumshoe guy, was like, I'll sacrifice myself. Traditional.
What do I sacrifice in this case? In the sense that he's not going to go through the door, or that he will go through the door?
Yeah, that he's not going to go through the door.
How is that a sacrifice?
Well, because then he's stuck.
Can we just come back here?
Well, yeah, he said, I trust that when you guys escape, you'll come back.
Oh, escape the whole boat? I thought they just, can't we just backtrack eventually? I guess these doors aren't necessarily open.
Yeah, I don't think you can go back through the doors. I think the assumption, I think it's implied you can't go back through the doors, the numbered doors. Because I don't think there's a way to open them from the other side. Yeah, the implication was like, don't worry, we'll come back and get you once we're out, and we call the police or whatever, I don't know.
Okay.
And then June was like, no, don't leave, don't stay, don't come with us. And then he passed out or something because he injected himself with an anesthetic he found, so he could get a nap. So now Ace is conked out. And then we're now divvying up which door we're going into. And June just realized we have to split up because 5 and 6 can't go together in this situation. That's hilarious.
Right.
I actually had a choice of which door to go through. I could go through the door to go with Lotus and Santa. No, sorry, Lotus and Clover. Or I could go through the door with Clover and 7.
Which one did you choose?
I chose to go with 7 because I thought Lotus was being a bitch.
Okay. Reasonable.
Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7.
Well, it has to be like that.
Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Now June's sad because we're splitting up.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Do
Hurry!
this thing! Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
Or it closes in like 9 seconds, right?
What the hell are you doing, Junpei? Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dead!
I like how these are all dramatic, but it's just dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, actually, it would be cool if there was like a quick time game where you had to like do, like,
Yep. That'd be interesting.
and then you can just like die, like Nancy Drew style, like boom, and then there's like, well, and then there's like a snarky comment about your death. Like,
I was gonna make a joke about Danganronpa, but then I realized the equivalent would be like, you're in a trial and you couldn't like remember something for Hangman's Gambit, so Monokuma thinks you killed someone.
Yeah.
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never
I
really
wonder
get
like
used
how
to
much
it.
the game is different when you go through different paths.
Hmm?
I don't really know.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say
Well,
it
I think,
again.
like I said,
dare you.
I lost my memory. I don't know how big my since we've been out.
You have no...
You little... You want to die?
I'd like to see you try.
What the fuck?
You fucking brat. All right, let's go.
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this.
Okay.
It's not gonna do us any good.
Yeah.
Wait here for a minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
We just came through this door.
Where's June now? Is she with Clover? It's not with Clover, with sorry.
Yeah, Lotus and
Lotus.
Snake. Santa, sorry.
There's a short hallway on the left here. And an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Well, this is probably
It's a game
not
of
going to be
operation on the other
pleasant.
side.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
What?
Clover! Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Mannequins.
Is this a
We have
corpse?
to play a real live game of operation.
Yeah.
Pull out the bread basket or the writer's cramp.
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
This is...
Operation.
Hell, that's just a huge doll or something.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Why are these two fighting?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Wow. The diplomat.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
3 sizes too small.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
Oh my god.
All right, I just want to say, like, who the actual fuck is getting turned on by that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like okay, actually, I was gonna make a joke that I think is like in almost universal bad taste. So I'll stop.
Okay. No, go ahead.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
I was just gonna make some dumb comment about like, oh yeah, why don't okay, why don't medical schools gift their remaining cadavers as sex dolls? But I didn't say it was a good taste.
No, that's totally reasonable. Like, you know, it's like necrophilia
It's for science, right?
Is really like a victimless crime. It's just more taboo.
I really don't want this video to get demonetized, but see, here's the thing. Like, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I don't really care what happens to my body after I die. Like, you can literally do whatever with it. I think I'd prefer it to be used to like advance humanity or something. So medical research is fine, but like, once you're kind of done using your medical research, like, whatever it goes, you know, like.
Yeah. No, I think this is a David. He's like, you know, just like you have an organ donor, like I'm fine with my organs being harvested. You should also have I'm fine with like necrophilia.
Wait, who said this?
David Mitchell, a British comedian.
Okay. Okay, so
like once the organs are harvested and it's like, you know, like if it's still good, like.
The way you're phrasing about this is like, you know, oh man, you left your pizza out? Is it still good? Okay, sure. I'll have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Okay. Cross-examination. Okay. It's 12:30 and we're starting one of these, so
Yeah.
sounds like a time to save for me. What am I selecting here? Like, what am I clicking on? I don't know. This is such a confusing UI, but it works. Yeah, I don't know. This game is cruising along.
Yep. Going along. Think you'll be free later this week?
Yeah, probably sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Off the top of my head.
I don't know, that makes sense. I'll let you know if I'm free.
Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty. Well, see ya.
See ya.